Yeah, thank you, Nick. Hi, everyone. Thanks, everyone, for your time today. My name is Chris Jing. I'm the co-founder and COO of AeonCharge by Legacy. What is AeonCharge? So we are building the universal payment passport for electric vehicle charging, which allows drivers to locate, activate, and pay for EV chargers across all different providers. The overarching problem we're trying to solve is really the fact that EV charging is broken. In March of last year, we conducted 430 interviews with EV drivers, and we found that all of their pain points stem from a single issue, which is that chargers in the US are segregated between 50 different charging network providers, all with restricted access, all requiring drivers to juggle between these multiple different network apps to fulfill their daily charging needs. And because of how unreliable this charging system is, 9 out of 10 EV drivers actually own a second gasoline vehicle that they use for longer range trips. And even worse, 2 out of 10 EV drivers actually abandon their EVs and switch back to gasoline vehicles. So this is the largest barrier for EV adoption in the United States. So our solution to solve this problem is to create a universal EV charging payment passport. This eliminates the inconvenience of downloading multiple charging apps, creating separate accounts, requesting membership cards, keeping track of payment information and balances. And our app also allows advertisements from business owners around the charger to promote their brands. Our mobile app offers this really convenient and streamlined charging experience for EV drivers. So our users have access to chargers from various providers. They can see live charger data, such as occupancy, downtime, and demand peaks. And they can do all of this with just three simple clicks to navigate, activate, and pay. Our solution uses a proprietary data flow and cutting-edge UX to achieve this streamlined system. So this is a really exciting time for EV charging and the EV industry. I'm sure you guys have all heard a lot about EVs recently. And not only is the EV charging infrastructure market expected to grow at 46% CAGR for the next 7 years, this market is also really fragmented and primed for aggregation, which is exactly what we are. We are an aggregator. So policymakers have really begun to prioritize electric vehicles in recent years, and this has really resulted in many new EV-friendly policies, mandates, and incentives as well. Our market isn't just a high-growth future opportunity, it's actually already massive today. So based on a bottoms-up calculation, our total revenue opportunity in the US for this year is just over 700 million, and this is expected to balloon to over $2 billion in the next 4 years. At complete EV saturation, we have a total $95 billion revenue opportunity. Our business model is a two-sided marketplace model, and we have two key revenue streams. So on the user side, we offer this freemium model where we take 10% per transaction from the charging networks. And we also offer a premium subscription with perks such as unlimited free charging and special referral discounts. On the business side, on the B2B side, we get revenue from these advertising transactions. So when charger hosts and nearby businesses promote their businesses, we receive a referral commission as well as a cost per click. And these nearby businesses are anything from restaurants, bars, grocery stores, retail shops. So kind of the core of our model is being a demand aggregator, similar to like Kayak or DoorDash. We just launched our closed beta at the end of June, and our traction so far has been super exciting. We hit our offering limit of 175,000 for equity crowdfunding. Most of these investors are actually EV drivers who are really fed up with the current state of public charging. We've also seen 136% month-over-month user growth with over 3,000 waitlisted users. And we have the 3 largest charging networks already integrated on our platform. We've also won multiple pitch competitions and awards. We are backed by 12 EV organization presidents representing their respective states in the US. We are also official partners with the National Board of the Electric Auto Association, which is the largest EV organization in the country. And we are venture-backed and mentored by YC and Techstars executives. Our go-to-market strategy really consists of a mix of both online and in-person channels, and we use both traditional and guerrilla marketing tactics. With these go-to-market channels, we have a really promising LTV to CAC of 84 for users and 65 for the site hosts. When we compare our business model to the competition, we're really able to achieve really high coverage while also offering the best experience. This is because this market is really ready to be aggregated, and anyone else who is doing there are many EV charging databases who only provide data. They fail to provide users the ability to activate and pay for charging sessions. Finally, to execute on all this, we have a really strong team of complementary founders who are determined to win. I've had experience working at Microsoft, Accenture, and an early stage tech startup. Dewey, who's leading our development, our technical development, has 3 years of R&D experience in semiconductor nanotech, as well as industry experience in the renewable energy sector. Lynn, who's leading our software, has experience as the software and operations director for an international nonprofit. And finally, of course, Moscato, our chief happiness officer, has 3 years of experience of being a very good boy. Finally, we are currently raising our seed of 1.2 million. This is to continue our product iteration, to scale up our marketing, sales, and customer support. And we also, our scaled marketing and customer support. And we have just under 200K in commitments already for this round. Our big picture vision is to really become the only platform EV drivers need when they hit the road. Every single transaction we want to go through us, and this creates the kind of the big data of EV charging patterns, driving patterns, electric usage on a national level. So the vision is to eventually sell this data to either governments or private entities. And I think there are a lot of opportunities we can use with this. This is also not limited to automakers, utilities, and market research firms as well. And there's many new exciting technologies in this area that we plan to incorporate in the future. And that's it. Thank you all for your time today. I'll open the floor to any questions. Thank you.